I'm Jacob Debate, and welcome to the first edition of Eyechat. This week, we'll be talking about bugs, dildos, and Halifax. So I guess just to start, I want to really talk about the bug story that we did this week. Initially, this all started when one of our writers, Stephanie Phillips, actually came to us and said that she had been bitten in one of her classrooms at Vic 205. Her hands had all these bumps on them, and it was really red. And I would have been freaked out as well, right? And she started looking into if anyone else had experienced bites like this, and they had, which was crazy. And the school itself said that they had looked and they didn't really find anything. They did another test a couple days before our issue came to print, and they said again, we didn't find anything. And so we figured we might as well just go and we should look ourselves. We were just looking through the tables, and one of our volunteers, Brent Smith, found a bunch of these bugs that we later identified to be bed bugs. And how'd you feel? It freaked me out. It was so gross, just having it in my hand in that container.
It was just disgusting. I'm in that class as well. So and remember I had the hand issue, and I thought maybe it was just an allergic reaction. But I might still to this day I still might think that might have been the bugs that did it to me, and it kind of irks me out.
Yeah. So after we got the bugs, basically we just really had to figure out what they were. A lot of exterminators were 24 hours. I called up 4 of them that night, and they had all independently confirmed that they were bed bugs. We made a post, and that kind of blew up, and finally Ryerson did shut down that class after we went in and we showed them what had happened. But I just thought this whole thing was pretty crazy.
So gross. I feel a little bit let down. I think the school could have taken a little bit more action. Had we not gone in, it could have went on for longer and longer.
The infrastructure of that whole building is pretty gross. There are offices, campus offices in the top floors, and those are pristine. Mm-hmm. It's just the ones where the students go that are gross. Yeah. So how do you feel about how Ryerson's kind of come out after our reporting?
I think this is going to hurt Ryerson pretty bad. I mean, if you look at the amount of news outlets that actually picked up this story, it's wild, The fact that students were the one that broke it makes it even worse for them.
The student body themselves have almost rallied to help us out. We've received so many messages from other people in different classes in Vic building, giving us some more info, telling us their experiences. And so I could just imagine that just to be extremely freaky.
I could be at that building. I don't know what classes I have, and if I land in the Vic building and I'm somewhere near that class or within that vicinity, I'm just holy shit.
Bex, right now, what kind of dogs do you think are involved in Ryerson's so-called canine unit?
I'm just picturing a bunch of corgis with the little booties on so that their feet don't get caught in the snow, and they're just been given treats, and they just are let go in the room, and they just kind of run around.
Yeah. And
then eventually some of them just come back and they're well, I guess they didn't find anything. We're good.
So I don't know if you two remember this. I'm sure you do though, because you work here.
The RSU was getting mysterious packages sent to their office, and some of those packages contain dildos. We recently published a new bit saying that it was actually a ploy. An Amazon seller was selling random packages to different student unions across Canada. Everyone went berserk. Again, like the bug story, a bunch of news outlets covered it. There were no harmful, motives with these mysterious packages. These people just wanted to boost their numbers, which really sucks. Do you guys think that this was a satisfying ending to this dildo tale?
I mean, the mystery was so intense at the start, right? Because it wasn't just dildos, it was just a bunch of random knickknacks. We had some conspiracy theories, but it makes the most sense, right? Especially just because they're sending these things that are actually worth a lot of money, And there's not really any ploy unless every single one of those dildos had a mic in it, had a live wire, and they were doing this to infiltrate these student unions. I think that just the fact that we have an explanation, even if it's just someone's trying to boost their Amazon numbers, because shit's hard out there.
I was hoping that it was some crazy psycho, but this is cool too. I mean, I guess Amazon seller, I guess that's the thing. So I was cool with it. I thought it was.
You open up one of the boxes, and underneath all the keychains is a human finger, and it says "Find me." This there wasn't really anyone that was harmed because of this. They just got a bunch of free shit.
Yeah.
It was weird, but I wouldn't mind getting weekly random packages.
Oh yeah.
Occasionally with sex toys.
Weekly packages, yes. I don't know about sex toys, because you never know where they came from, whether they're open. I mean, if they're packaged, then maybe.
Just getting into the
Do you not disinfect your own sex toys, Peter?
So yeah, I went on a trip to Halifax, covered the U Sports National Championship. It was a Final Eight tournament for the men's basketball team, and it was pretty dope. I mean, we had a pretty good time. Ryerson was seeded 5th, so out of 8 teams, not the greatest, but we expected some good stuff out of them. So they won their first game against Alberta. It was a blowout, an absolute blowout. It was 88-63. They took it to them real good. Oh, it was intense because I think it was the moment when it was 70. Calgary was leading 76-73,
Yeah.
and DeRessa hit that big time 3 to tie the game. And it was absolutely nuts over there. I mean, Rampack was just like, "Yeah, let's go," and everything like that. And it was unbelievable. I mean, it was unreal. Just the whole experience and see that happen was pretty cool. I'd like to say it was one of the greatest games, I guess, in college basketball history. So the fan story that I wrote is basically just focused on the Ryerson Rams pack, or the Ram pack. And basically what they do is go absolutely nuts at every single game. Their mission is to disorient the other opposing team.
Do you have a donaire though? You piece of garbage.
I'm sorry, I just didn't really have the time. You know, I mean, I would have went over there and tried. I mean,
Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed our nice, cool, and casual conversation for this first edition of Eyechat with me, Jacob Dubé, Peter Ash, and Annie Arnone. And we'll see you next time.